great and effective use of levels, costumes, special lighting to color the mood and setting to bring us into the world of the play. I love the unique designs of the pylon flags, creative capitals, great work set design team. I would challenge you to utilize a similar special lighting look to distinguish between the scenes where we're in Torquemada's Purgatory world and when we come into a flashback where Chris is going through central action. So I would use that a little bit just so we differentiate. It didn't confuse me, it didn't pull me out of the show, but moving forward, if you want to make it cleaner and you're using those specials versus your normal light cues, make sure that we have two distinct looks so that when we come back to Purgatory, we're back in the world and all of a sudden like our specials are up here and we can see that in the background behind some pylons and we know color scheme in our brain where we're audience members, right? We look and we go, oh, and even the dumb friends in theater that come just to watch the spectate, they're like, oh, it's red, they must be in Purgatory. People do that. And I do that, even as a veteran theater person, I'm like, oh, and it just helps to differentiate. So maybe something that you play with in the next, how many weeks till by then?
2.
2 weeks, so you get 2 weeks. Wow. I think advancing is cool, but I think the benefit of getting 2 more weeks of rehearsal that follows the show, medals are nice, but that's the real win right there, you get more time. Where's Christopher Columbus? You have a responsibility. Do not let me forget before the end of this critique. You have to tell me this. Remind me to tell you the golden rule of what wins one act play. Okay? Just remind me. Don't let me forget. And if he forgets, where's Torquemada? Torture him if he doesn't. All right. Back to general notes. Okay. Just kidding. Back to the other page of general notes. I took about 60 minutes. So, not of yours, but of everything. Okay, so right off the bat, Torquemada. Enjoyed your opening character. I want you to really push the sarcastic and biting delivery. Are you really sarcastic? And is he sarcastic normal like every day?
Yes. No.
Yes, or like really sarcastic? Like biting sarcasm? Like he's kind of a jerk sometimes? Like biting? Okay, that's good. You better have it. If you don't, you show. Because he is so like dry and just cutting sarcasm. We miss some of that comedy tonight, and I want you to see it, because I get the whole Inquisitor thing, I get that. Physical presence I buy. Your walk even, make it more distinguished. He walks and carries his scroll of death and condemnation, okay? So let us see that. You really got to articulate it because you're working against somebody here who's also a big actor on stage, and his vocal work is going to be big, and his presence is going to be big, so y'all need to work outside of school together, either at lunch or before or after school at some point, part of the secret, by the way, to make sure that you really charge those scenes so that we see him trying to be the flawed hero and you being the comedic kind of attack and torture chamber there of the show. Columbus, great job. Great job. You were the best voice on stage today of all the plays that I saw. Your stage presence is undeniable. And of course, I'm giving you some love in front of your castmates too. But I can tell you for me, I laugh because we get finished with all of our stuff and we laugh. We turn all our results in and everything. And then I immediately want to know because I didn't get to give the best actress, or best actor. It was that wonderful woman right there that gave you best actress. And I looked at her and she goes, who do you think I picked? I said, no, who you picked. So yeah, so we know. Great presence on stage. Very good job. But that's not what I don't think advanced you guys today. I think what advanced you today was the fact that all of you played a very integral role in the show. Nobody turned the switch off from 0 minutes, 0 seconds till, what'd you run? 38:50. So everybody was switched on, right? But you were switched on at about 85% today. And if you plan on advancing the show, you need to switch it on to about 95%. This is a very odd non-Nigro write show specifically that have a heavy ensemble addition. And those non-verbal executed actions and listening in, and I can't tell you this enough, everybody in the ensemble looks like you're me right now, okay? I'm 5'9", okay, and about 220, okay? I wear it well, okay? But when I'm on stage, you know what the most powerful weapon that I have is besides my voice? It's my eyes. Because they're beautiful and green, says my wife, okay? But here's why. When I'm catching something attention, I'm listening across stage, some people do this. And I do this. And from 60, 70 feet away, yes, it's exaggerated. And we don't speak and talk to one another like this when we're having a conversation over coffee. It's called a willing suspension of disbelief. The audience knows you're in a play, and they're in the seats, right? So when you're looking at people, somebody goes, give them a look back and let them know you're listening and peering in on them. Well, most high school students will go, No one back. I will go. Okay, and is this show 100% realism? Yes or no?
No.
No, it's not 100% realism. It's very stylized, right? Because we move from scene to scene, and it's not like enter kitchen, enter living room. It's not that, okay? We move from scene to scene very fluidly. It's a beautiful set you've been given by your technical theater classmates and your director. So use that. There are moments where you transition in the ensemble. At one point, you'll have this like stomp thing you do, right? Yes. That's the stomp. That was clean. I knew I was dealing with a professional company at that point. I was rehearsing, y'all. This is good. Great internalization, Columbus. Part of the reason I think you won that award today, you were selected for that superlative, is because how many of you do prose and poetry? One. You don't do prose and poetry?
Time.
Oh, you don't do prose and poetry?
I don't have any time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let me count it out. Let's see. State poetry qualifier. I went to state in persuasive speaking. Also was all-region baseball. All-state cross-country athlete. I'm talking about me. Okay? You got time. Make time. You don't want to waste that gift. Seriously. That's the reason I said, good. Where's she at? Good for you, girl. Where you at, girl? Where you at? Do you have time to do prose and poetry? No. Do you do prose and poetry?
Yes.
Yes. I used to have a saying. I'm picking on you for a reason. I used to have a saying with my students in one-act play, okay? And I told your directors, okay, I've been to state in one-act play, I've lost the zone, but I will tell you this. The year we lost the zone was the year I had it, and I looked at all of them. I said, we're all doing prose and poetry, some type of dramatic interpret, and they're like, that's not fair, Mr. Morgan. That's not fair. And I said, you know what? If I can't trust you with 7 minutes in a black binder in front of a judge, why would I ever trust you with what? 40 minutes in my one-act play. You must be outside your mind. Now go pick some literature. And they did, and you know what? They grabbed about it, and they were busy. They were busy. One of my kids was valedictorian, okay, of the class of 626 kids. He was valedictorian, and guess what? He carried us to state. He was amazing. And he did not have time. You're right. He was just like you. He was busy, but I forced him to. You know what? Of the students that did prose and poetry that year, they learned how to do one thing: control a room as the lead actor. And even when they had roles that weren't line heavy, guess what they did? They commanded attention. You gotta do that. Everybody has to command attention. Even when you have no lines, you have to command what? Attention. You gotta make us look at your way. Where are you direct? Are you moved? When they say you're in the scene, are you like this? Or you physically drop it? Lean, watch it. You know what I mean? I don't stand still in scenes unless I'm absolutely directed to do so. I'm going to steal the scene. And he's hard to steal it from because he's good. Steal it from him. Steal the scene from him. You girl, where's the first one that comes out? Where's the dark eyes? Where's she at? Where's Shawana? That you wanted? What? Are you in like a dark wild wig or something?
No, it's my hair. I ride it up and then spray black paint.
Girl, I didn't even realize. Wow. 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 Awesome. Make sure that you were engaged today. I'm telling you, you're at 85. Fair? I need you at a 95 to 100 if you want to keep rolling. Hit turn. There we go. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly. I just want to make sure you get some of these. Great energy and alignment in the ensemble with the stomps. Great listening. You did a great job. Ensemble was great. You were nodding along, even more physical in your responses. If you think this is big enough, go to here for my district, okay? If you're moving across the stage, you better have a good, solid character walk. You have one now, make it bigger. Make it bigger. Make it more noticeable. Okay. I said, dang, what inspiring physicality. Some of y'all really just carry the physicality beautifully on stage. Okay, there's a line. Can't have you running around like Adam.
Oh, me.
Is that you?
Yes.
Can't have you running around like Adam. Why do you say that?
Because, well, he was like kind of nudish. I mean,
But he was fully clothed.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I caught that too.
So you have two options here. Okay. One of them that I put on the general note critique is this. You are more than welcome to find someone. You can cut the line. You can cut the line. And that solves the problem with no effort, and it saves you some time in the play. Or you can find a way to make sure that his top and his bottom are easily removable within community standards so that he has like some type of shorts, you know what I mean? And then they wouldn't be shorts because it's, what, 17 what?
It's 1492.
1492, okay, there we go. 17, no, that's my fault from earlier. I just got finished watching the Civil War show. So 1400, so he's going to have some type of something under there. We don't want you nude. But if that line's going to stay in, what's funny is if you have removable pants, again, it's not realism. You're playing a stylization. So literally, if he pulls them off and sets them down and goes to bed with some girl, and then as she's like, oh, we found you shipwrecked, his pants can be laying around because you immediately move stage left, right, and start doing what? Sitting and talking. What do you have time to do? What could be your business?
Putting on my
Then
pants.
bringing him clothes and putting his pants on, and then you're putting him back on and talking, and that gives you a chance to be even more physically hilarious too. By the way, you never stop hitting on people. He is, and this is not in the true sense of the word, but he's a pimp, okay? Every girl likes him, and he's flirting with you. Missed a huge opportunity, I'm going to be honest. I was like, do you flirt with the queen?
Yes, a little bit.
A little. There's a line in the show. I put this on here too. I don't know exactly what I put it there. I got to get down here too. Man, I'm on like page 1. There's a line in the show, which I'll get to in a minute, where she says, yes, what did he do with the queen? We what?
We talked.
We talked. And then what's the next line?
Then she
She
gave me.
became interest.
What? And then?
She'd be talking.
What?
It goes.
Wait, what was that? We got a lot to talk about. Okay, I want to give you a big clue, okay? Oh, we talked. And what? We had a lot to talk about. He's constantly trading this for what? Ships and men and supplies and everything he needs. He conquests women so that he can conquest
The world.
the world. Always flirting. More physicality. Where's the queen? Where's the queen? You're beautiful up there. Flirt with him.
Okay.
Where's the king? Great job. God, that was amazing. What a hilarious comic role you play right there. Immediately when he walks on, I'm like, what a dork. And I know you're not, but that character was flawless because when I went on, it's okay, I have to. What's crazy is when you came on, I was like, what beautiful comedic relief within the ensemble. But what I immediately wanted to see was the fact that he's so dorky and preoccupied doing king stuff that who gets no attention? She don't. How old is she in the show?
Like 45.
Yeah, it's kicking in. Okay? Men are a little bit more active early, okay? Women start to hit that around 35, 45, okay? So she gets no attention physically, and all of a sudden, here comes the stud out of the sea, ripped ass, right? I would love to trade you for a ship. And she's like, I bet you would. That's right. So we got to see more of that because that's the heart of the script. Is he's such a flirt, he's such a playboy. Okay, that's a better word. Okay, but he's such a playboy. He flirts with everybody. In the beginning, you need to be flirting with both of them, the daughter and the mama. Okay. And you do a great job vocally of doing it. But physically, even more. She got that knife, okay? Your fear of the knife, right? She puts it up to your throat. Okay, I'm going to tell you, some people find that a turn on. Just my question to you, I don't, but some people do. Should clarify that. Yes.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either. So when she brings out the blade, instead of it being something where he's like, oh, it needs to be a... You brought a knife, okay. But play those, because I think, like I said, you have Best Actor. They did a great job. You have a phenomenal ensemble backing you up, which is critical. But man, the more you do that, the more it's going to give them a shot to the leg to go, hey, he's on today. Let's go. And then he's going to fire it up, and here comes everybody, and the women are coming after you. And if you get all those emotions wrapped up, audiences won't be able to put your show down. Oh my God, did you see that? Like that dude was playing all the women on stage. And two, ladies, play him back. Play him back, flirt with him physically within community standards, but flirt with him. Let's see. Show more flirtation. I already talked about that. Philippa, where are you? Philippa. Oh. You'll put that? Loud whisper, nurse. Loud whisper.
Oh, the turkey.
Oh, yeah. We need a church. Where are you at, nurse? Or, no, there you go.